Hello.
Hello. I forgot.
Are you doing your normal check? See if you can see and hear us.
Yes.
Yes. Hi, everyone. I'm Laurie.
I'm Hannah.
And we're Journey with the Gingers.
Sorry for last week. My bad. Didn't plan on it.
So last week we decided that we would not go live.
It wasn't really a decision.
We had to not go live.
Yeah, let's put it like that.
Hannah got really sick. And we just want to thank Shauna, Jonathan, and Caitlin from the 6 Traveling Shorts for being so understanding because they were supposed to be our guests.
And I felt really bad.
I know, but you were so sick.
Yeah.
And they are going to be back with us. They're going to be with us on April the 22nd. So we appreciate them for also being so understanding, but also being so accommodating and letting us reschedule. So, and Hannah's not 100% yet, but she's with us. But she's here. You feel a little bit better, though.
I mean, the fever is gone.
Yeah, but she still got a headache.
Yeah.
She didn't have the bad thing.
That's not a disease.
Well, she didn't have COVID or anything, but she
The
just...
Coco Roro.
Coco Roro.
Yes, Coco Roro.
But she was really sick. It was almost like a flu or something. I'm not exactly sure what you had.
I just think it was migraines.
With fever, though. It was kind of odd.
I don't know.
Yeah, but she's with us tonight, so we're glad you're back with us with your Slytherin shirt on that your mama made you. She's so good. She's a good mama. So our Universal Studios vlogs have begun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we posted the first one last Saturday, and the second one will be coming up this weekend. And we've been posting a lot of shorts too. And we're also now on TikTok. That's been fun. We've just taken pretty much our shorts that we've put on YouTube and put them on TikTok. And there's one short that we did of Mel's drive-in at Universal Studios that only had less than 50 views on YouTube, but on TikTok it has over 6,000 views.
Granted, I think a view counts every time it replays.
Yeah.
Replay. And so
and we started TikTok at the beginning of the week. By Monday we had 30 followers, and I think today we have like 170 something. So it goes pretty fast, I guess, for TikTok land. I don't know. We don't know much about TikTok.
Billy Spark, sorry, I was just reading through here. I know. He says Hannah looks a little pale. I don't know if that means paler than usual because I'm always pale. So
yeah, she's really tired. Even
though I sleep so much. I went to sleep at 8:30 and didn't wake up until 7, and I'm just like,
But you're hanging in there with us.
Yeah.
So we have some upcoming guests. Of course, tonight we have the wonderful Wanda from Cruising for Food. On April 8th, we're going to have Derek and Gregory from... Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing. I'm coughing.
From D&G Explorers. Okay, sorry. April 15th, we have Bill and Lucy from MGM Family Travel. And then, like I said before, on April 22nd, we have the 6 Traveling Shorts. So we have an excellent lineup for April. Happy April.
I get paid 3 times this month.
Yay. Good job.
Woo.
I get paid once a month.
At least you get paid.
This is true. We also want to recognize our moderators. I've already saw that someone has put Wanda's link to her channel in the chat, and we appreciate that so much. Thank you. Lovey's Fat Life did it. Thank you very much. Our moderators are Anthony Simone, J&N Travels, Rayleigh Creative Travel, MGM Family Travel, Adventures of David and Aaron, who have now moved to Tennessee. So excited for them.
Did they announce that?
And they put it on Instagram.
Okay, good.
I'm so excited. They're going to be Southern boys. And Fisher Fun Ventures, No Maps Needed Travel, and Lovey's Fat Life. So thank you, moderators. So now we're going to go ahead and introduce our wonderful guest, and then we're going to recognize everybody in the chat. So let's bring in Wanda from Cruising for Food. Hey.
Hello.
And Wanda you're in Vegas, right?
I'm in Vegas.
The beautiful Bellagio behind her. Have you stayed there, or are you?
Oh no, not yet. It's on my list. We just got back from Park MGM.
Nice, very good. Yeah. What did you saw? Did you see a show at Park MGM, or did we see a show?
I don't think it was. It's oh my god, which one is it? There's two. There's two. There's like the MGM and Park MGM. I think I went to MGM.
Oh, okay. And you saw Ka.
I saw Ka at MGM.
Yeah.
But we saw O at the Bellagio.
Yeah, we saw O at the Bellagio. Yeah.
Yes. And then we saw the Michael Jackson one at Mandalay Bay.
Oh, such good shows. Such good shows.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us, Wanda.
Thank you for having me.
We are just so excited to have you. You're just, when I watch your vlogs, I just see pure joy. I mean, it's just, you just enjoy every moment you have when you're traveling and in life itself. But you're just a happy person, and we just like watching you and watch your adventures that you go on.
And be happy.
Thank you.
And she loves Disney.
Woohoo.
Hannah loves Disney too.
Mm-hmm. I do.
So we're going to go ahead and start recognizing some people that are with us tonight. So let's get started.
Well, Lovey's has put the...
So we have Mike and Michelle from Lovey's Fat Life.
What?
And Just Dave. Hello, hello.
We got Billy.
Hey, Billy Sparks. Billy says that he's reading Harry Potter.
I know, that makes me so happy. It makes me so happy.
And we have Janice Gregory. Hello, Janice. Thank you for joining us. And Nick Torres. Hey, Nick.
Going back to Billy. Billy always does this every time.
We can see and hear you. I love it.
Thank you.
We're always afraid you can't see or hear us if something's wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, Will Cooper. Thank you for joining us. No Maps Needed Travel. Hello, Maddie and Scott. Thank you for joining us.
Sorry, it did it.
T&K Travels. Thank you for joining us as well. And they're big. Their next trip is Disney. They're going to Disney. I love they post their pictures because, like, we got our bands today.
Magic bands.
Yeah.
Lovey said they need to sign up for TikTok.
Yeah, at least just put your shorts up there.
But they're also heading to Universal.
I know. They're going to Universal.
Billy says I look paler than usual. Did not know that was possible, but yeah.
Hello, Cruise Day Fun. How are y'all doing? They challenged us to something. We got to look at and do that because it's a challenge of questions. I haven't told Hannah about it.
I know, that's why I'm just like...
It just happened.
I work.
I've been bothering. I didn't want to bother you because you haven't been feeling good.
I still need to know.
Okay, they challenged us to this question challenge about cruising. We're going to have to film that. Okay.
She's like, they challenged us. This is the first time I'm hearing about this. Okay.
And then we have Travel Adventures with Eric B. Hey, Eric.
Billy Sparks. Wanda is very purple.
Wanda is very purple.
All the time.
Pretty and purple. Oh, three beautiful young ladies. Oh, I like being called young, Nick. Thank you. Hello, J&N Travels. And
they saw a call as well.
At MGM. Very cool. Hello, Nautical Nurse Nancy. It's so good to see you.
Oh, I just totally skipped it again.
We got Travel Mobile. If y'all have not checked out Travel Mobile's channel, y'all should. They're doing a great job.
So T&K, he's spoiled. Kayla.
Okay.
She just got a Loungefly bag.
What's that?
You don't know what Loungefly bags
No.
So Loungefly is a company that create these cute backpacks
Mm-hmm.
that are for different movies. So there's like if you go to Disney, they have one for literally every Disney movie, and it's shaped. Sometimes it's shaped like if for Lilo and Stitch, a Loungefly bag will be shaped like Stitch.
Oh, wow.
But it's a nice bag. Yeah.
Wonder which one she got.
I don't know.
Very nice.
Very, 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 very nice. Good. Okay.
Did we catch it?
Oh, I'm caught up on myself.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to jump ahead and we're going to jump in and start asking Wanda some questions. If y'all have a question for Wanda in the chat, just put the word question and put your question after that, and Hannah will pause us and she will ask that question.
Hold on. I'm cold. Go ahead. I'm shivering. I'm sorry.
It's supposed to get in South Carolina tonight. It's supposed to get down in the 30s. That's a freeze warning. So
I don't like that.
I know you don't like that. You don't like to be cold.
No.
Also, if you're a creator, please put #creator in the comments, and Hannah's going to highlight your name on the screen. And those of you, if you see a channel you've never seen before, please check that channel out and support them, as y'all always supported everybody in a great way.
Before we get into
Okay.
the questions, look who showed up.
Who showed up?
I love how you looked at the window. not that one. Sorry, that one.
Jarrell Jones.
You looked out the window.
Who showed up?
We're on the second floor. You can't see out to the street on the second floor. I don't know what you were expecting. Okay, let's just give a little background. That's my boyfriend. Say hello. He's the one who designed this. But he is also the one that has sent me a picture of his legs all twisted up, saying that he broke his legs and needs to go to the hospital. It is April Fool's. Did Hannah fall for it? No. Do I love him though? Yes.
Okay. And we have put Wanda's link to her channel in the chat. So if you're not subscribed to her channel, please do so, because she's amazing and she has great content.
Oh, thank you.
Mickey Loungefly.
A Minnie and Mickey one.
Oh. Yeah, I almost bought one this last trip to Disney.
They sell them in the parks, and they are.
They sell them in the resorts too now.
Yeah, they're a hot commodity.
I have to look at them.
And they do it at Universal. You probably saw some.
Are you making some birthday hints for yourself?
No.
Okay.
Because my thing is that they are super duper cute, but they are small.
They're small, yeah.
Yeah, I need my college textbook backpack for my stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no. All
right. So Wanda, first of all, for those in the chat that don't know, where are you from?
I live in San Antonio, Texas.
And how's the weather there?
Yeah, I've been here a little over 20 years. Before that, I lived in New Jersey.
Okay. And how's the weather in San Antonio?
Right now, it is 70 degrees.
And you were part of the snow or ice storm?
Yes. Yeah, it was crazy. For a week, we were without power.
Wow.
Some people without water and power, and freezing.
So you're appreciating that 70-degree temperature now.
I have never complained about the heat here. I love it.
Yeah. It's a beautiful place. We've visited before, and it's really lovely. That's one place my husband keeps on saying he wants to go back. You know, sometimes we go somewhere for one time and we've done it. That's the place he keeps on saying, I want to go back to San Antonio. He really enjoyed it a lot.
Well, good. If you ever come down here, let me know.
We will definitely let you know.
Spend some time with y'all.
That would be awesome. Your channel is called Cruising for Food. Tell us how you came up with the name of that of your channel.
Well, I started out posting about cruise food, but it was kind of a double entendre, like, you know, cruising around for food and going on cruises for food. I'm a big foodie. I love the food. Like, that's the first thing I research before I go somewhere. It's like, where are the good restaurants? Where are the good places to go eat? I love trying local restaurants wherever we go.
Yeah.
So Cruising for Food it was. And the name wasn't taken, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's surprising because it's really a good name. I mean, catchy, good name. And it really, you can fit the cruising and also the love of food in there that no one had taken that. So that's really good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What
do you want to ask?
Oh, no.
Oh, I thought you had a question.
No, it's just, I forgot.
Oh, hey, Jonathan Short. We were thanking you and Shauna earlier and Caitlin for understanding what happened last week and telling everybody we're going to see y'all on April 22nd. But we do appreciate y'all very much. So
Also, I lost it, but Jay and N were here. I don't know if I...
Yeah, we said hello.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Go
Okay.
Oh, but dang it. There we go.
He's the pack mule.
He's the pack mule. You were the pack mule on our last trip.
I was. Well, once you start vlogging, you carry the cameras and all that stuff. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But one more, and we got
Hello, Forever Best Friend. They are on after us, and also Lovey Spat Life is on after us.
Sherry.
And Sherry Austin Sunset's on after us. So y'all have great choices after our show's over with for sure.
Okay.
All right. So when did you start your channel and what made you decide to start vlogging?
Actually, April 14th will be a year that I started my channel. My husband has been pushing me for a while to do something with my food addiction, and especially posting pictures of my food and taking pictures of everyone's food. And so he said, you should go on YouTube because you have the personality for it. People would love it. And I'm like, get out of here. You're going to watch me eat and post pictures of my food. But I finally decided to go ahead and do it. And I love it. I'm addicted to it now. I love, recording everything that we do. I love just showing people how much fun you can have on vacation and all the food that we try. And I love getting home and editing and making it look pretty and having some nice music to it. And it's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, your editing is beautiful.
Thank you.
Your music choices are really good.
Oh, Epidemic Sound is a godsend. I love it.
She does all of her editing and she uses it too, but it makes such a huge difference in the video.
It really does.
With it.
I have been informed that Dewey is on.
Dewey is also on after us too. Okay, that's good to know.
And we have
I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget.
A question.
We have a question? Okay.
Yep, from Tommy Dodson. Question. Other than Tripadvisor, do you have a go-to resource for searching restaurants in a given destination?
I usually go on Google, believe it or not. Google reviews is, I think, better than Yelp. Yeah, I used to go to Yelp, but Yelp is kind of like for people that are complaining all the time about restaurants, it seems.
Yeah.
But Google reviews is the best because you go in and you type the name of the restaurant, and right away you'll get the listing, the hours, the phone number for the restaurant, whether they take reservations, and you'll get the reviews right there. So that's been one of my most reliable sources for restaurant reviews. And I also go to YouTube and just type in to see if someone's made a video about the restaurant. I love to see the menu ahead of time, especially with my food allergies. I like to see what people are eating and how they prepare things, how they handle things. So yeah, I would say Google and YouTube.
I didn't even think about using Google reviews.
I mean, it comes up when I look it up.
Yeah.
I would have to say that looking at other people's reviews help. I remember I don't know if we used Yelp or something, but the Chinese restaurant, which is actually authentic Chinese, not like Americanized Chinese, in Helen is one of the best places. Not in Helen.
Doraville.
Yeah. It's one of the best places we've ever eaten.
Yeah.
And that was based off of other people's reviews.
Yeah.
That was authentic Chinese.
It was very good.
Not the orange chicken.
A lot of the stuff you get in Doraville is authentic Asian food for sure. It's so good. All right. Since we have several vloggers in the chat, we always like to know, what are you using to film your vlogs?
Believe it or not, my iPhone 12 Pro Max. That's it.
Do you have a gimbal when you're using it?
No, I have a gimbal, but I never use it for some reason. I actually bought a a grip that goes on my phone now. It attaches to the case, and now I can hold it with one hand while because one thing that I am notorious for is sticking my thumb in the camera or, some finger. And so I got this grip finally this last trip, and now I can hold with one hand and keep my hand away from the lens. But I like to go very light and simple when I'm vlogging.
Because your most recent Disney vlog is so smooth.
Stabilized.
Thank you.
So stabilized and smooth while she's filming. It really looks like it's on a gimbal.
Well, I've changed my settings to 60 frames per second, which makes it a little smoother.
Yeah.
I keep messing with settings and, do things a little differently. I try to get better and better each time.
Well, it looked really good.
Thank you.
I was very impressed with it. Are you clicking this? Hello, Traveling Gilberts. How are y'all? Well, I just have to say y'all with them because they have a southern drawl too. And he uses the iPhone.
More than very expensive cameras.
we brought out the iPhone a good bit during Universal because there were some times you really couldn't have the camera out.
Well, for Universal, we had to put the stuff in
lockers. Yeah.
So when we were trying to film in the queue line, and we had to use the phones because that was our only option.
Well, I don't think you can really tell the difference, though. You probably can because you have a better eye for things like that.
I used to feel awkward about recording in public places, but I found that when you use your phone, most people don't see it.
Yeah.
They're so used to people having a phone in their hand, so they don't even realize that you're vlogging.
Yeah.
So that has made it more comfortable for me to do it anyway.
Right. Yeah, we used to a lot. But
I was just laughing because I remember in when we were in line for the Hagrid's ride, there was a girl. She had her cell phone out and she was like, "Oh, we're in line for Hagrid's." Flip the camera. Yes, it's so exciting. And I was like, I can't make fun of her because I do the exact same thing. And she sounded just like that. We're in the line for Hagrid's. And I was like, oh my gosh.
You've become like her.
But that was for Snapchat.
We have Karen Griswold here too. Hey, Karen. Thank you for joining us.
But I was just like,
so you recently traveled to Walt Disney World. Tell us about your trip and about the special occasion you were celebrating.
So my youngest, believe it or not, was turning 18, and it was a yay mom trip. 18-year-old. And it was to celebrate his 18th birthday. I gave him a choice between what he always goes for his birthday, which is medieval times. He loves going to medieval times for his birthday. So I was like, do you really want to go to medieval times? Now with COVID, I don't know how fun it's going to be. And he's like, let's go to Disney World. And I was like, okay, you don't have to twist my arm. So that's what we did. And our favorite resort to stay at is Pop Century. So we booked a few days there and went to Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom, Epcot. And we didn't go to Animal Kingdom. And then we also visited Disney Springs the first night, which is what we always do the first day we get there.
Yeah.
Didn't Pop Century just reopen?
They've been open all along, I think. They were one of the first resorts they opened. I think it's the All-Stars that just opened.
Okay. Yes. So they were refurbishing the Pops. They were refurbishing them because they needed to be refurbished. So not all the resorts are open.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I know Movies. I don't think Movies is maybe Movies is open.
And they have, and you used that. What's the little bucket things called?
The Skyliner.
Yeah, so they had that going to your resort, though, didn't they?
Oh yeah, I am addicted to the Skyliner. I love it. So at Pop Century, they don't use the bus service if you're going to Hollywood Studios or Epcot. You have to take the Skyliner. Now, if you prefer to take the bus, you would have to walk over the bridge to Art of Animation and take a bus from there. But I don't mind that. I love the Skyliner.
I think in one of your videos you said I feel like a 5-year-old when I get on the Skyliner. So it was so cute.
I do. I was telling my son, look over there, and watch out, because when it takes off from one station to the other, it kind of like revs up, like it goes really fast, and I get a kick out of it.
That's so cool they have that. Though.
You didn't know it was even a thing until a couple months ago. We
yeah.
were watching Adults in Disney, and you were like, when did those get there? I was like, they've been here. They've been here for, I think almost a year now.
Yeah, when I was growing up at theme parks, they had those like almost every park where they got you got ticket to get from one side to the other.
Mm-hmm.
Like Carowinds, I think, had it. Six Flags had it.
No, well, I think Six Flags, unless they recently got rid of it, when we used to go all the time, Six Flags had it because I rode it with y'all.
Yeah, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg had them too, didn't they?
All I know is I don't like heights.
But you like roller coasters.
Because you know you're going to go down really quickly. Like, when you're up in, like, the buckets, you're like, oh, my gosh, I'm up here, and I'm going to be up here for the next, like, 5 minutes.
When I was little, I think we were in Williamsburg, and we got stuck in a bucket.
Yeah, no.
We were out there for a while.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That does not sound like.
Yeah.
Mike is here.
Hey, Mike. Mike used to work with my husband. So, hey, Mike, and he loves to cruise. Okay, so we're going to, since you are a Disney lover and you just went to Disney, we're going to ask you some of your favorites. So, you ready?
Okay.
Okay, which out of all the Disney parks in Disney World, which one's your favorite park and why?
Hands down, it's Epcot. I'm a foodie. I love Epcot. You can go to 11 countries and have food and drinks in 11 countries. And I love all the festivals they have during the year. It seems like Food and Wine is starting earlier and earlier every year. This year is starting in July. It's just so fun. And right now with COVID, I have learned to love the spring up like parades that they have now. So you can't meet the characters in person anymore. So now they have these cavalcades is what they call them. So for like 30 seconds, they come by with some characters and some music. And I love it because you'll just be like walking around and all of a sudden you hear the music come on and you're like, there's a character coming. It's so exciting. I love Epcot. Love it, hands down. I really miss the fireworks. They're not having the fireworks right now. But that's another thing. A favorite of mine at Epcot is the fireworks.
Probably our favorite part too, right?
Oh, I know it's mine. It's not probably. I don't know it's mine because I still have my Millennium passport. So when when the
new millennium, year 2000 came.
Wow.
Millennium.
Oh no, that was bad. Oh, I say 2000.
When the year 2000 came around, you were 5 years old. We took you there.
Tell the story
to Epcot.
You probably remember it more than I do.
And they had stations set up with people from almost every country you can think of.
It wasn't just like the 11 countries that are designated in the World Showcase. They had people from representing countries that weren't even from those countries.
Yeah, like little booths set up. And when you went there, they gave you this mask kind of thing on a stick, and they went to each area and added something to it. But they also had like a little passport you could buy, and they stamped the passport and wrote something to her in their language on the passport. So that was for the millennium.
Yeah,
I think they still do they're called kid cots now.
Yeah. So fun facts, I actually worked and I picked up shifts in the American Pavilion in Epcot when I worked down in Disney. And I worked during the holiday season. And I know they had the holiday passport and I got to work for KidCot, but they don't do the mask anymore. They have Duffy the Bear.
Yeah.
So they have Duffy and they do the stamps.
Mm-hmm.
But the mask was really cool because they would like tie beads on there or like little things. And it's really cool.
That was really neat.
I am behind. I am behind. They said heights are bad. Yep.
Hey, JP Travel Adventures.
Hello.
Hi, Janet.
Makes you feel like a kid. I love Epcot. Yeah, so Food and wine usually doesn't start until like August.
Yeah.
And now they're just like, okay, let's just move
Well,
it.
it's so popular.
Yeah, there's maybe now only 1 or 2 weeks during the year that there's no festivals at Epcot. There's literally a festival like every week.
Because at the beginning of the year, they had like the art festival.
Mhm.
And then they now have Flower and Garden. And Flower and Garden's going until July.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we used to go a lot during Flower and Garden
because we always went to
during spring break. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what is your favorite ride at Disney?
The Skyliner.
I already knew that.
Right now it's the Skyliner. You know what I love about it? You can go on it even if you're not going to a park.
Yeah.
You just get off, and we've done that before. We're going to the airport. We have some time to kill. We'll just ride the Skyliner and turn around and get back on.
Kind of like people before COVID with the monorail.
The monorail, yeah.
I would say in okay.
No, you're good. You're good. I forgot what I was about to say.
I was gonna say my favorite ride in a park is Splash Mountain.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I used to know the phrase in Spanish where it's like, please keep your hands and feet inside the monorail at all times. It's like, I used to say it all the time. Now I don't remember what it is in Spanish. But Holly's here.
Hey, Holly.
What's your favorite ride in Disney?
Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
And the Rock and Roller Coaster.
I like creepy things. Haunted Mansion is probably up there.
And she used to hate it as a child.
Well, because when you go through the graveyard scene, there are 6 or 7 little hydraulic arms that have little zombies attached to them, and they come up behind the grave. And since I worked there and I rode it like once a week, I knew where they were, so I'm fine now.
I'm like that too. I don't like things jumping out at me in the dark either.
But I also worked at the Memento Mori, which is the gift shop near Haunted Mansion. And my favorite thing to do was to scare children.
Because that's what you want to do at Disney.
Well, because I had a wooden book with the pins in it. And we had a little porch, and they were like, "Oh, well, just stand out and greet the people that come in." And I had the book, and I saw these kids that were like, "I don't want to go in the Haunted Mansion. I don't want to go in the Haunted Mansion." And I closed the book really hard, and they were like, "No."
I didn't want to go in the Haunted
I love that store. They seem to change their merchandise a lot, and I like that it's different merchandise than you can get anywhere else in the park. I've got way too much stuff from that store.
I love it so much.
It's kind of like all the Harry Potter stuff somebody bought in Universal.
Have I made a list of what I would need to get in? Oh, we haven't told them about that.
What?
Oh.
Hannah's going back to Universal in June.
Well,
she's taking her dad this time.
Thank you. That's a great announcement. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So I've already made a list of what to get, and I have the budget of what to spend.
Okay.
I'm getting... Have you ever seen Harry Potter?
I just, believe it or not, a few months ago, just watched all the movies.
Okay. So, in the second one, Draco's dad, not the best person in the world, he's got a fancy cane where his wand comes out. You can buy that. I want it. Oh, so, I'm getting it. I'm getting the cane with the wand.
And would you use it?
No. It's going on the wall.
Does the wand come with it, or you have to?
No, the wand comes with it, but it's not an interactive wand.
So how many wands will that make that Hannah owns?
Well, I plan on getting another wand down there. So that would be 5. I got all the bad people's wands. I want all the bad witches and wizards wands. I need to represent my house. Go ahead.
She's like Peter Pan. She's never going to grow up.
I can grow up. Thank you.
All right. So Disney, we're going back to Disney now. Since you do cruising for food, what is your favorite meal you've ever had at Disney?
Oh, man. I love the steakhouse Le Cellier at Epcot, just because I love steak. That's one of our favorite meals. We also had a great meal at Augusta. Seems like Epcot is our favorite place to go eat. Actually, on this trip, we went to the Jungle Cruise, the canteen.
Yeah.
Because we would pass by it all the time and be like, oh, one day we're going to eat in there. And then we finally did, and it was the best decision. It is like a cross between the Jungle Cruise and the 50s primetime diner. So you know how they haggle you in there and get your elbows off the table and all that stuff. Well, it's kind of like that in this restaurant, except they make funny jokes all the time, and they were hilarious whenever they would bring the food. And it was like different cast members that would bring our food, and they would just have their little thing they would say, and it was so funny. They just caught you off guard the whole time. It was a lot of fun, and it was really cool the way it was decorated in there, and kind of reminded me of the Yak and Yeti restaurant.
So Yak and Yeti's in
Animal Kingdom.
Woohoo! You get started away. Okay. But
the menu's really weird. Like when you read it, you're like, I don't know about that, but it was really delicious, actually.
So, fun fact about that restaurant is that restaurant actually opened when I worked there, and I was only there for about 5 or 6 months.
Mm-hmm. She was in a college program.
Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, well, we can't take reservations because it was a soft opening." So my friend Carl, who's from Germany, Carl and I went there. And they were doing the test of their menu, and the menu that you saw was not the menu I got, because after they did their test, they realized this is not a good menu. So they had something that was they called it the Adventurers mac and cheese or something like that, and it was mac and cheese with what's the bechamel? What is that word? Bechamel. Bechamel.
Well,
that bechamel cheese. But it has sloppy Joe stuff on it. And I was like, this is not good. That is the only time I've ever said food from Disney was not good. I was like, this isn't good. And then Carl just looked at me, and Carl got a salad, and he was like, I'm so happy with my salad right now. I was like, mm-mm. But it's like an adventurers club when you go in there. Is it still the adventurers club where they have all the they have maps on the wall and stuff?
I don't remember. It sounds like it's the right name.
Yeah. So it was Trader Sam's Outpost, and it looks like you're going on a journey basically when you go in there. And there's Explorers Club kind of stuff. Try it out. But you're very lucky you have the good menu now.
We have Sharon. Mary Ellen Dillon's here. Hey, Mary Ellen Dillon, our fellow Clemson Tiger friend.
We have Sherry.
Hey, Sherry. Sherry hit 2 million on that video.
I know, that's crazy.
She hit 2 million last time we were live.
She just announced that she hit 2 million.
Oh,
congratulations, Sherry! That's crazy.
That's awesome.
That's so fun.
To answer the question, I have 3 wands currently. I am a Slytherin. I like all the bad people, so that is my goal, is to get all their wands. Thank you, and let's keep going.
All right, so the last favorite for Disney is, what is your favorite? What's the best cocktail you've ever had at Disney?
Probably something during Food and Wine. I was thinking about this, and I was like, the drinks at Disney are not that great. You have to go to Disney Springs to get a really good drink.
Yeah.
I had a really good margarita in Disney Springs. It's one of those outside bars that they have.
Mm-hmm.
My one of my bucket list places to go to is the Edison. I heard they have really great food and drinks in there. So usually I'll have a margarita, and as a matter of fact, I had a margarita at Toy Story Land, which I thought was funny because it's a kids, you think Toy Story Land's for kids, and they have a stand that sells margaritas and beer. My husband was like, "Oh my God, what has Disney gone to?"
Those parents need some margaritas by that time.
Yeah. I was very happy it was there.
No, I had the Grand Marnier slush. I don't know if they still have that.
Yeah, they do.
In France. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo-hoo. But the Edison you don't know about. The Edison's opened recently with the refurbishment of all of Disney Springs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say another Epcot favorite is the Avocado Margarita. I do love that one from La Cava de Tequila in Mexico. It's really good.
Yeah, Mexico has good margaritas.
Did you know that Mexico has a tequila tasting? I thought about you. I saw a video about
I love tequila now.
Yeah, they have a tequila tasting.
Tequila makes me happy. All right, if you had to choose your favorite video of all the videos on your channel, which one would you choose?
My favorite video is actually my most popular video, and that's the Ekbalam video from when we were in Cancun, when we went to the pyramids and went to the cenote. I love that video. It came out so good. I found like the best, perfect music for it. And it was the hottest day in creation that day. We were soaking wet by the end of the tour because it was so hot and humid, but we had so much fun. We were told that we were one of the first visitors to those pyramids since COVID started. It had been shut down, and literally there was no one else there but us. So we got to have lots of time to walk around. Perfect pictures, perfect video, because there was no one around. Usually when you go to those places, there's a gazillion tourists. And it was just a perfect day. And the tour guide, we had a private tour. He was like, take your time. He literally was like, would not rush us through anything. It was great. It was a fantastic day. And I was so glad to be able to capture it in the video. It's my favorite video.
You get like that too with music. When Hannah gets the right song, she's like, oh, I found the song. It works well. It does make a difference though.
Yeah, I think my favorite music was the Haunted series.
Yeah, when we did the Savannah series and the music she put it with, especially the second video where we're in the cemetery.
I like creepy things.
The Bonventure.
We haven't figured that out. I'm just weird.
You're like your father.
No, do not compare me to him.
Sounds like your daddy.
No. Nope.
So what is something of value that you would share with someone that came to you and said, hey, Wanda, I love your channel. I'm thinking about starting up a YouTube channel. What's some valuable tips or advice you would give them?
I would say to start simple, like start with your phone. You don't need to go out and spend a whole lot of money. Be yourself. Don't be afraid. Like I said, don't be afraid to talk outside in public with your phone. Like no one's really staring at you. I thought for sure everyone was staring at me or that was being rude. So it took me some time to get over that. So I would say start simply, use your phone, and don't worry about those first couple of videos. They're going to be horrible. You will get better over time. Practice makes perfect. But most of all, have fun with it and do something that you're going to enjoy doing over and over and over again, because, if you're doing something just because it's popular or, you're going to get famous, you're not going to enjoy it. You got to do something you love. Yeah,
absolutely. And when you're filming in a place like in another country, you're never going to see those people again. So don't worry about it. Let them judge.
They're talking about you even though you can't understand.
So we know you love cruising for food. So what has been your favorite cruise ship and why is it your favorite?
My favorite cruise ship was the Caribbean Princess. We spent 14 nights on there in 2008. 2018. It was for our 10-year wedding anniversary. It was in Eastern and Western Caribbean back-to-back cruise. Nice. And we absolutely love the ship. It's kind of like classic looking. There were older people on there for like the first week, and then the second week, like younger people got on board. But the best feeling was on the end of the first week, watching everyone else have to leave the ship, and you can stay on for another week. Yeah. That was a lot of fun. But we really, really enjoyed their formal nights. They do a big champagne waterfall thing that's I remember from the Love Boat. I remember as a kid watching the Love Boat thinking, oh my God, those people must be so rich that they can just pour champagne, like bottles and bottles of champagne out. And then to see it in person was kind of nostalgic for me. We just had a blast on that cruise.
So you got to see it twice then.
Yeah.
That's
We really got to know the ship.
Yeah.
We've been on Princess. Did they do it on the one we were?
Yeah, they did on the Ruby Princess.
No one took me there. Where was I?
Were you in the kids club?
I was 18, I think. No.
They did it. They did the champagne on the Ruby Princess, Alaska.
You ditched me.
You ditched us, probably. You're probably in bed. You sleep all the time.
Rude.
Do you have any cruises planned already, like booked?
Oh, yeah. I just booked the Celebrity Millennium that's going to leave out of St. Martin.
Okay.
I'm actually on their last sailing for the summer, the week of August 14th, because it's my birthday weekend. So as background, last year was my big 50 birthday, and I had a Mediterranean cruise booked. But of course, because of COVID, it got canceled. So this is kind of like I'm making up for it. I said I want to still have my big cruise. So when I heard that cruise was coming, I booked it right away. I have never been to the ports that it's going to. I've never been on Celebrity. So I'm really, really excited. It's going to be a lot of firsts for me.
Do you know what ports it's going on?
It's going to Curacao, Aruba, and Barbados.
That's where we were supposed to go in this month on a cruise that did that. But we're not.
The ABC.
Yeah.
The ABC
cruise.
Aruba, Barbados, and Curacao. Yeah. Where are we going? Are we going to places we've been before?
We're doing this. We're doing the Carnival celebration next April.
Is it April?
The 50th anniversary of Carnival.
Yeah, I'm doing the one in March on the Vista.
March.
I was going to say,
March 7th, yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about?
I'm thinking April this year, but next year's it's March 7th, I think.
Yes, yours on the Vista also? Because I know it's like 3 or 4.
Sunshine.
Oh,
I know nothing. So I don't know.
So where does the Vista leave from?
I would have to look it up. I don't remember. It's probably, I'm sure it's Florida.
So you might be at the same meetup because it says we have 5 ships.
Yeah.
Meeting up for the celebration. So we'll wave at you.
The Vista leaves from Galveston. That's right.
Texas.
You're in Is
so
it going?
I just have to drive. We just have to drive to Galveston to get on.
Okay.
We just have to drive to Charleston.
We just have to drive to Charleston.
This lady is going on the same ship out of the same port in three consecutive months.
In January 2021, I'm leaving on the Sunshine with my husband for a 10-day Journeys cruise. In February, Valentine's Day of 2021, I'm leaving on the Sunshine for a 5-day cruise for my sister's birthday. So I'm going with my sister and my mom.
Aww.
Then in March of 2021, I'm going on the Sunshine again with her
on the last one
for the Carnival celebration. But she gets to benefit from the fact that I'll be platinum on that trip.
Earlier?
Yeah. So when I turn platinum, she'll be on the ship with me.
So look at this coinky dink. We got Wanda going on the Vista. We got Travel Mobile, and we got Nautical Nurse Nancy going on the same ship during
the awesome. Yeah, there's a few creators that are going on that cruise. I think Dave and Brandy is going on there also.
Fun. Well, maybe we'll see somebody on the Sunshine.
You'll know the whole freaking crew.
I'll know the crew really well. 3 months of it.
You'd be like, "Hey, John, how have you been?"
Hey, John, do you remember that drink I liked? I wanted to get.
Hook me up, brother.
Are you okay?
Yes. Okay. She's looking at the paper like, what does this say?
Totally went off track. But that's okay, because that's what we do. So when you were cruising before all the craziness of the world, what was your favorite destination that you visited? Your favorite port?
St. Thomas, for sure.
We've never been there.
We haven't been there. What's your favorite, Hannah?
Nevis. Well, we went to St. Kitts, but
Yeah.
Nevis is the sister island.
Yeah, we took an excursion over to Nevis, and that was her favorite.
If I was a rich person, I would have a house at Nevis. You don't understand that, do you?
I do.
If I was a rich girl. No.
Oh, you know, there's an original song of that song.
Yeah, that's not the original. Wanda, what is the song? Because I know it's not the original, but I can't
It's
think
from
of
Fiddler
it.
on the Roof.
Broadway girl, what do you don't know that?
If I was a rich man. It's like, no, but he goes, I'm good.
So if you're rich, you would live on Nevis. Okay.
If I was rich, I would probably work with the locals and have like a locally like owned and ran like hotel service there, not the Four Seasons. That's what I would do because the locals are the best.
So what is your dream destination, like your bucket list dream destination?
I've always wanted to go to Greece, the Mediterranean. Yeah, I've never been overseas, so I was supposed to do that last year, but the universe thought otherwise.
Yeah.
You were supposed to do something similar to
I was
that.
supposed to go on with my great aunt on a cruise that started in Spain last October.
And you've never flown overseas.
I've never flown overseas.
I have.
I
By myself.
know you did. So what's something interesting about you that people may not know that you want to share?
So this is like the thing I'm most proud of. About, what is it now, 9 years ago, I donated a kidney to someone.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
a lot to be
I
proud
am a
of.
living kidney donor. Yeah, it was something that just happened out of the blue. I found a Facebook post for someone that was looking for a kidney, and I got tested. I did it all anonymously until the day of the surgery, so they didn't actually see me until the day of the surgery, and it was very emotional to get to meet them in person that day. So that is the one thing a lot of people don't know about me, and it's the one thing I'm proudest of.
That's amazing. Do you still keep in touch with them?
Oh yeah, we're still good friends. They're on Facebook, and he's since got. It was a gentleman. He since got married, and that made me happy that he was able to do that, and he's healthy and strong, and he's doing very well.
That's wonderful. I love that. And what is the ultimate goal for your channel?
I want to be rich and famous now. I want to be La Lita Loca. No. I don't know. I just want to keep doing what I love. I want to keep traveling. I want to keep sharing it with everybody and do it better and better. Get my editing skills like amazing, and be able to make people feel like they're there with me on the trip. That's always my goal when I'm doing the vlogging and when I'm editing, and just trying to improve every single time. It's like I really do care about people's enjoyment of the video. So I hope I just continue to get better and make sure it's interesting.
And I was telling you that my husband wants to come back to San Antonio. If we were traveling to San Antonio, what's something to see that you would suggest we see?
Well, of course, the Riverwalk.
Yep.
It is the thing that made me fall in love with San Antonio when I came here. I thought it was so unique. A whole river underneath the city that's man-made. It has locks just like the Panama Canal. It's beautiful. It's got wildlife. It's got beautiful landscaping. Of course, there's lots of restaurants and bars. And I think it's over 20 miles long. at this point.
Wow.
They keep adding to it. It connects to the mission trail. They run a annual marathon on it. It's really, really unique. And of course, the Alamo. You have to go see the Alamo.
Yeah.
There's something very irreverent about, you just feel like overwhelmed. I think the first time I got there, I was like, oh my God, like people like had battles here. And it's another unique spot. But the food scene here is amazing. I live in the right city for food. There's just such an eclectic mix of food here. And of course, the best Mexican food you ever can have. So yeah, that's what I would say.
And it really was very affordable when we were there.
Yes.
I felt like when we stayed at a hotel right on the canal, on the water.
Did you stay in the hotel that we stayed in or no?
Yeah.
Oh.
You could walk. There was a mall near there or something.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mall like near the city wall.
Yeah, River Center Mall.
Yeah.
Right where we stay, where we stay. But I know that every day, because she was doing a
smart people thing.
a convention for school, but my husband and I, didn't have anything we had to do with that, and so we would every day, go have margaritas on the water and and lots of good Mexican food.
Yeah, I was so busy, I didn't even know what you did.
I know, it was wonderful. But everything was so affordable. I don't think we paid that much for eating there. It was just really nice.
Did you go to the Alamo?
He went to the Alamo.
You made that man go by himself.
No,
to the Alamo.
that was when I was helping you get ready for your presentation that you had to do at that convention.
Oh, okay.
I was being a mama.
Okay. I was like, you made that man walk down the Alamo by himself.
No, I was being a mama. So,
I went to the Alamo. I only stayed for 30 minutes though. Don't know why I did that.
I didn't know you went to the Alamo.
I went to the Alamo and was like,
definitely if you come, you've got to do the riverboat tour.
I did that.
I did the riverboat.
Yeah, you get to actually ride down the Riverwalk and to tell you the history of everything around there. They actually do dinner boats also.
Oh.
So some of the restaurants on the Riverwalk, you can have your dinner on the boat. It's really, really pretty at night.
Yeah.
All I know is our riverboat guide was really funny. He was like, "You remember movie Miss Congeniality, Sandra Bullock?
Yeah.
When she blows a kiss out to the audience, that was to me."
And that's like one of our favorite movies. So
what is it? April 20th.
When you saw that spot, you were there having the pageant or whatever. It was like
on the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the stage area.
Yeah.
The Arneson River Theater. Yeah.
So what's the best time of the year to visit San Antonio that you think?
Well, it's pretty much warm here all the time. My favorite time is during rodeo, which is late January, early February. Fiesta in April, which unfortunately is not happening this year.
Yeah.
We love Fiesta. It's about 2 weeks long. That's the best time if you're a partier. If you like lots of music, lots of food, lots of festival stuff, that's a really good time to come. The summer is really hot, really, really hot. I would say come during the holidays. Like if you come at the around Thanksgiving, Christmas time, the Riverwalk is all lit up. Like they put Christmas lights all over the trees on the Riverwalk. It's really beautiful. And so many restaurants have patio seating that you can be out there and eat under those lights, and the weather is really mild at that time too.
Yeah,
that'd be a great time to come.
Sorry.
What are you doing? Hey, Josh, always on the move.
Wanda's fault.
It's Wanda's fault that he's late.
Not my fault. I was here.
I'm sorry, but when I think of this Miss United States, I remember she's beauty, she's grace, she's Miss United States. That's one of the things they say in the movie. It's like, she's beauty, she's grace, she's Miss United States. And there it is, April 25th. It's the perfect day. It's not too hot, not too cold. You can wear a light sweater.
Karen and you love the movie very much. I love it.
Someone's watched the movie a few times.
The thing is that from being in pageants, I can laugh at that because that is quite accurate. That movie. You think they're making fun of them? It's very
Are
accurate.
you giving out your secrets?
Do you not? You did pageants too. You know that's accurate.
Hannah was Miss South Carolina a long time ago.
You were Decca.
Woo.
Dude, let's not tell people pageant stuff. Do I look like I want to do pageants right now? No. That would be a negative ghostwriter.
Did you have high hair when you did pageants?
High hair. Very teased, I would say. It was probably
It was the curled.
no, ma'am.
Oh, God.
No,
No,
so
we're running out of time. We're going to other people's time.
it's okay. But like it would be teased up to God knows where.
We'll have to put pictures on our Facebook page.
Yeah, it's like,
Yes, please do. I would love to see that.
yeah, no, it's. You should put your pictures.
Oh, I've got some pictures.
Oh, her hair is better.
I had good pageant here in the 80s.
Oh yeah, 80s hair. Woohoo!
They still do here in Texas. You can still find high hair.
That's big in Texas.
Oh my God.
Spikers, Crazy Adventures.
I'm so sorry. I just read something.
What?
Gracie Lou Freebush. That's Sandra Bullock's character in the pageant.
And she did it for Halloween.
Please tell me.
I love it.
Please tell me you did the German outfit where she's doing the water glasses. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Well, I went on a little tangent because that's one of my favorite movies. I'll shut up.
Wanda, thank you so much for being with us. It's gone by so fast.
I know, it was so much fun.
And next week we actually have some of your best friends. We have Derek and Gregory from D&G Explorers, and so we're gonna have a good time with them as well. We've really enjoyed doing these interviews and getting to know everybody. It's been very nice.
It's better than trivia.
Yeah, we're getting tired of trivia. Yeah.
Yeah.
But starting at 8:00, we have Lovey's Fat Life, Sherry Awesome Sunsets, Forever Best Friend, and Now We Know Do We Ski. So there's lots of choices for you to tune into a live. And then at 9:00, we have Life is Good Today with Thirsty Thursdays. And I think I just saw him come in for a second and say, woo! And also Thin Blue Lane RV Life is another channel that we like to recognize. And they're going to be at 9:00 also. So if y'all haven't already hit the thumbs up, please do. And I just saw Becca Gross came in. Hey, Becca.
Hello.
And once again, Wanda, thank you so much. We appreciate you. And just, as I said, you are a joy. And we just love watching you. So
thank you for having me. I had so much fun.
Thank you so much.
And like Mom's going to end the show.
No, Hannah ends the show. Go ahead. You do a good job.
Oh. Okay. All right. After she pats me underneath the table. I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Please stay safe.
Happy Easter.
Is that this week?
Yeah. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. I hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and don't forget
to journey on.
Bye,
y'all.
Bye-bye.